your question, but what is the confusion you think this is going to cause?
First of all, it is unclear who will endorse the product of the discussion at the national conference. Will it be subject to a referendum when in fact people argue that there is already a sovereignty in place in terms of the National Assembly? Will the National Assembly allow itself to be sidelined or its position to be, or authority to be usurped? And so, you know, and don't forget that members of the National Assembly are politicians, and wily politicians for that matter.
That's confusion one for you, because you seem to be numbering them.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's confusion number one. Then confusion number two is that the representation itself. Don't forget that I perceive at any rate that, largely speaking, the hope was that the national conference will be, if you like, an ethnic gathering to thrash out once and for all how we ought to run the country and live in peace. Whether you like it or not, even the so-called Boko Haram insurrection is a product of being dissatisfied with the status quo as it is. So we were hoping that when the ethnic nationalities gather, you know, these issues will come up and they will be addressed consensually, hopefully, and that we won't have another one for a while.
So that's confusion number two.
That's confusion number two, because what you really do have now is more or less a representation of a broad spectrum of the society. So that's confusion number two. So the emphasis in this national conference is no longer on the national or on the ethnic nationalities, but more or less on the broad spectrum of the society. Now that's confusion number two. Confusion number three, to my mind, is that you're timing this conference, and it's as if it's going to coincide with pre-election campaign for 2015. Now, that's going to whip up a great deal of